This is going to be bad. Once we do this, it's going to kick off in a way that I am not ready for. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to get cooled down. I physically lunged forward for that kill. That's what made it possible. Welcome to another Granvir demo playthrough. This is a mech building roguelite, and I am the developer. I'm going to do a run through all the way to the end of the campaign, hopefully, and show off some of the cool stuff in the game. So this is the first mission. There's a rest area where you get to take a whole bunch of actions to kind of decide how you're going to start your campaign. But I skipped right through that, and we're going to get straight into the actual action of the mech piloting. So, as you can see, I've got a real crummy looking starter build. But I've got this giant drill lance, which is my carryover part. So every time you finish a run, you get to bring one of the parts you had previously into the next one. And I've decided to go with the giant spinny lance. So, what I'm doing here is I'm just going through these little loot containers and grabbing everything that I can, because the goal of the game is to get our build upgraded for the final confrontation at the end and be as strong as possible. So we start out super weak and we get crazy, zipping around, blowing stuff up in one hit by the end. So we want to build that momentum and survive long enough to make it there. And hopefully I will be able to be consistent enough to show that off. Let's see. And for anyone who has played the demo before and is curious what the actual start I went with was, I decided to take out a loan and go straight to the component vendor, buy a better reactor, then provide aid to the Groundbreakers, which got me enough reputation to do a Groundbreaker tune-up, which is highly melee oriented. So for everybody else, basically a reactor is a great item to get in the beginning because your starting reactor is really weak, and pretty much any of the ones you can buy are going to be better than it, which lets me just have more heat, which is a resource that builds up every time you do things like melee attack or dash, like you can see up on the top of the screen, and lets my melee weapon be a lot more effective. Another popular thing to start with is legs, just because better legs cost less heat to dash and they're also faster. Let's see, these guys should be easy, just step right on them. Alright, guaranteed on that. I'd like a second arm. I'd like to go a double arm build, just because not having legs, but that's okay. Having two arms is pretty versatile. There's a lot of handheld weapons. There's of course these side mounted weapons like you can see here, but being able to just have that versatility of using any handheld weapon I come across, or even the mounted weapons if I really need to switch, is going to make this run a lot more consistent, which is important because I don't want to die in the second mission and have to do 6 takes. But that's pretty rare. I've got this pretty under control. Alright, here's these little guys, and we can just step on them just like those little spider bots we saw earlier. There we go. And we'll give that guy one of those. Alright. Nice thing about arms too is that you can hold stuff in them. So sometimes, even if you want to go a melee start, that's good. Let's just take that. If you want to go melee start, having that extra arm and just forgoing the ranged weapon can mean you get to take an extra piece of loot out of the level. Alright, we are on our way out. So we've looted up the level. We went for a full loot, which you don't have to do. But we were doing pretty well. We're pretty strong. So, as you do when you do the tune-ups usually, at the cost of, our resting hours or resources. Alright. We are out of here. First mission down, and then let's check out the rest area where we get to make a lot of overarching decisions in terms of what's going to go on with our campaign. Not the best legs, but let's just grab them. Alright, this is the rest area. We've got 12 hours remaining and a bunch of things that cost hours to do before we have to get out of here. So let's just start modifying our build here, and you can kind of see what the customization is like. I can swap out all these individual parts. And I'm an entirely new mech now. We've got some slots we can't fill because we don't have any special modules, but here's where our reactor would go, right in the middle. Alright, these legs don't have a dash, but they can sprint. So we're going to have to rely on those. I don't want to stick with the starting legs, they're really slow. And they still cost a lot of our heat to dash in the first place, so. Alright, and we got this pistol. Nice thing about handheld weapons is you don't actually need to modify your mech to equip them. You can do it from your inventory and save some hours. So let's see. I like that. Let's go to the marketplace, munitions vendor, and buy some ammo for it. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. We took out a loan in our first region, so we're going to want to pay that back. Or make our minimum payment. And we've got 4 hours left to spend. I'd like to browse the component vendor, but I'd have to take out another loan to be able to buy anything, so it's not the best option. I like to save up for the broker, but you have to kind of make payments on your loans to build reputation to be able to do that. And it costs 20k credits, so we're not quite ready for that. Let's see what we can scrap just for some extra cash. Round us out to 3 hours. Most things cost 3 hours. Oh, and let's look cool real quick. Bam. Easy. That's the painting. You can actually do a lot more than what you just saw there. I loaded a preset that I made earlier, but you can actually change all of these colors you see. The materials, the shininess, and even paint individually with clicking. Alright, I don't want to spend too much more time here, but I've got 3 hours. Let's just scrap the rest of what we got. Go to the munitions vendor and sell the scrap. Make some extra money. Alright, our goal is to get to that region right on the top and be as strong as we can by the time we get there. Farmlands should be pretty chill. It's a lower threat region, but it's got lower loot quality as a trade-off. But that's probably going to be pretty good since these legs are probably on tier with the starter legs. Maybe a little bit worse if you're not super familiar with the way you want to be playing when you have them. All right. Most of our problems resolved. Take this building out. Most of those little chips don't do too much damage to us, but I like to prevent as much as we can. Ooh, that's an upgrade probably on the pistol. Rapid reload, 175 damage output versus 200. Not really. It's probably got better accuracy though and ammo efficiency, so I'm going to do the swap. And we got to get our ammo back in there. Get out of here. Let's take that. Yeah, I like this accuracy a lot more. Especially since we don't have dashing legs where we can afford to you know, juke some hits to getting close. We need to be doing damage right away. Alright, let's see what we got over here. This is a little side objective. Doing it will improve our reputation with the Groundbreakers, and the higher reputation with the Groundbreakers, the better rewards we get for them. Oh, geez, you were hiding. You can see you there. Alright. Let's just pick that up until we find something better. Middle plates is a kind of all-around repair item. Never mind, it's an armor repair item. Don't listen to me. Alright, this guy is going to be the one we want to deal with first. Excellent. And now this guy is free. As we get deeper, we're going to see a higher variety of enemies that are going to put a little bit more pressure on us, especially as melee focus. But we're going to make sure we keep a ranged weapon around as to not fall too far behind. Alright, we've got another enemy coming in. I'm going to get in close to this edge. And the artillery strikes are starting. We're going to be okay, though. Alright. He didn't have a chance. One of the things I'm working on for the next update is an improvement to enemy variety. I'm looking to add some non-mech enemies, like IFVs, or infantry fighting vehicles, and some MLRSs, or multiple launch rocket systems. And those will be kind of like on-map artillery, and just a little bit more dangerous version of the spider bots, if you've seen those. But just to add a little bit of extra variety to the enemies you see, and make some stuff that's fun to step on. But it'll also be a pass on the variety of enemy mechs too. We'll see if I can get some of them to utilize the shoulder-mounted weapons more effectively. I don't need another arm. We hit threat level 3, so this is a little party that comes to deal some damage to us once we get to that point. Alright, and let's grab this last hangar here and see what's inside and get the heck out of here. A weapon crate. I kind of want to get better legs, so... And we've got this drill lance already. I'm not feeling the need for a better weapon. So let's just get out of here. We move a little bit faster on the roads. Not fast enough to cut every single corner, but... it's a good little speed boost to get us out of here faster and keep our escalation level low up here, which determines which enemies come to deal with us. And if you like what you see, you can play all of this in the Granvir demo on Steam. I'm just playing the same demo you would play if you downloaded it on Steam. So all of this stuff is available. You can play all the way up to the first campaign and use all these cool parts that I'm finding. There we go. Let's see what's in our component crates. Okay, more arms. Not great. Our arm situation is okay, but that torso is pretty decent. Let's go to the marketplace and pay back our loans before I forget, as I have before. Make the minimum payment. We could get the broker, but that would leave us with no money. We are at a component vendor, which is where I like to be. They'll definitely have legs in stock if we go. Let's see. I always get locked up in paralysis in terms of how to spend these hours, but it feels like a good thing. There's some nice options. I'd of course like to add more. This is probably an upgrade, and this is also an upgrade, so why not? They're the same model arm, and here's our new torso. It's got 2 shoulder mounts. Oh, I should have looked at that when I was deciding what items to leave behind last time. Oh, let's put that heatsink in too. Bam. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of shoulder-mounted weapons that we can put in there, and a few shoulder-mounted utility parts too. So let's see what we can find at the shop. I'm gonna get the broker, just so we can look at both shops for the 1 hour it took to buy the broker. Okay, we get new legs for 20k, not great legs, pile bunker. We've already got a strong melee weapon, I don't need that, and a speed boosting module. Or at the munitions vendor, just legs. How are we on ammo? 26%. We could probably get through the level without much ammo, but let's stay on top of it. It's not like the ammo goes stale, so, you know. Let's see if we can get up to... Yes. I'm just trying to avoid taking out another loan, really. So let's scrap that stuff. Marketplace, munitions vendor. Bam. Always make sure if you're going to buy the broker, buy it before you visit these shops, because it's going to take the hour cost down immediately, which is always nice. I'm a little nervous to be going into another level with these legs. And I might just chicken out and pick these guys up. Let's see, they've got a speed boost on them, which is nice. Let's play it safe. Marketplace, loans, and go even deeper into debt. There we go. And we've got one more scrap. Munitions vendor, go away, scrap. Okay, let's get back out there. So, two options. This one has an ace, which is probably what we're going to want to do. Aces boost the loot level, but if we hit threat level 3, they're going to come hunt us down. And it's Death Grip, I think we can handle him. When you take him out too, you also get one of their parts, and there's a lot of those that I think we could use right now. If you've never fought them before, you also unlock the parts and put them into the loot pool, which is also nice. A lot of them have tier 2 and tier 3 parts. Their legs are typically pretty strong. I can already feel the speed difference of this leg swap. It's a little dangerous to be using the dash to get around faster. It's not that long. It's not really what it's for. There we go. I've already got that torso. The reason this torso is nice is because it's got that extra inventory slot. Just take more stuff out of the level. Even though your entire mech is usually, you know, 4 or 5 parts, you can fit most of that in your inventory. Being able to grab something else to sell, even, is super nifty. Looks like the rifle enemies have started spawning. They're kind of dangerous to rely on taking out with melee. So sometimes, like what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to mess with them. I'm just going to start blasting. That gun does a lot of damage. Here we are on the ominous bridge. Hoping we don't have to deal with too many encounters and burn through too much ammo, especially because our handheld weapon is not the most powerful. Our lance from the carryover is tier 2, and this weapon is still tier 1, so doing what we can. What do we got over there? That's what I'm looking for. I like to just pick off the melee or the ranged enemies out of there, and then I'll step on the rest of the melee ones. Makes it much more manageable. Maybe I should have kept the sprinter legs for the speed. These canyons levels that I'm on a canyons level, can be really windy. And you can do a lot of walking. So keep that in mind in terms of the, they have higher loot level than a lot of the, than the farmlands and such. Oh man, I'm getting hit by that rifle. I was just saying it was strong. There's threat level 3, that means the ace is on his way. There we go. Problem solved. Maybe we can encounter him on the bridge and I'll have a nice fall. Oh, there's a rifle of my own. I would love to take that, and I probably would in any other run, but I want to show off this cool drill lance. So I'm going to keep it. Rifles do use 2 hands, unless you can find some specific arms that have a higher strength rating and can wield 2-handed weapons in 1 hand. Alright, we are almost out of here. Not the best loot, but not the worst. I'll take it. Man, this ace drew the short straw. He's going on a long walk to get to me. really, knowing what Death Grip looks like myself, not like to fight him in these open fields. He is a sprinter. And one of the best ways to deal with him is with big rocks. He will build up a lot of top speed and just be faster than me. But it looks like we're starting to put a dent in him. There we go. Didn't have to deal with him too much. But his backup is not to be ignored. Looks like I wasn't able to finish that guy before my magazine hit the bottom. Oh jeez, I'm taking way more hits than I should. But I do have an entire torso just sitting there, waiting to be used. Alright, that's his torso. I'd like to just swap to this one. Alright, I'm going to leave his torso behind. It's cool, I promise. It's got 6 arm slots, unfortunately. Way more than you'd ever need, as you can see. Very melee oriented, because those arm slots are so angled, you can't really bring them all to bear against an enemy. Alright, we got a better reactor. I'm happy about that. Ooh, whoa, taking that. That is a very high quality one-handed weapon that we probably take to the end of the game. And another arm that I got from an ace that I've beaten before. Or added to the loophole from them. Okay, let's just swap our torso. Bam. Same thing. Durability stats refreshed. Let's throw this guy on. Gives us a little bit of extra armor. And the matching pistol. Okay. That was some good stuff for those crates. Oh, almost forgot the reactor. I love forgetting to equip my reactor. There we go. Let's resupply. Take the ammo, of course. And let's pay back some loans. What do we got in the vendors? Oh, this is a nice little shotgun. Not that little. Ooh, there's the shoulder-mounted weapon. Okay. Let's see what we can do to scrap our way to that shoulder cannon. We've got the 2 shoulder slots. And we've got plenty of stuff we can get rid of to make that money back. Leaves us with 3 hours. Let's go to the weapon vendor where we saw it. Sell our scrap we got from scrapping. And buy that guy. Slap that on right there. Excellent. Let's check our controls. You can rebind all your stuff if you don't like where it goes. It's on 1. Got it. Okay. It comes with a little bit of ammo. I don't think we're going to be able to afford buying extra, but that's okay. Our leg situation is really falling behind right now. And there's not really much we can do about it. I don't really have anything else to do with these hours. I could maybe do some repairing. Yeah, let's do a scrap. And a quick repair on our legs to get our durability maxed out again. Cool. Alright, satellite array. This is a special event region where if we take out enough satellites, then we will not have to deal with the orbital bombardments that start at threat level 4. Man, this pistol's strong. We'll probably take this guy to the end of the game. Let's show off these missile pods. Alright. 2 on that enemy there. There are going to be enemies that are a little bit stronger than him though, so we'll keep that in mind. My legs probably aren't going to end up being a problem with how ridiculous my damage is with this tier 3 pistol, but that is my reward for taking on an ace level. It's not just the ace itself that gives you an extra reward, but the quality of the loot in his level. Alright, missile pod's coming through. Alright, let's do some blasting here. It is a dangerous level. And I am taking a lot of damage in it. And struggling to get the gap closed with my melee weapon here. This is a lot of heat. That's going to give me some cover from the riflemen. I really just want to focus on dodging those rockets. Whoa, he got up there. I didn't teach you to do that. Alright. Could have done better there. But I didn't take any vital damage, it's not that bad. Oh, there's that orbital strike that I'm doing everything I can to disable. Don't think I'm not paying attention. Oh, let's go over to that little drop right there. Off in the distance, our POI. And grab what loot we can. Some of the event missions don't actually have a lot of loot in them themselves. So you can pick up some extra stuff. Well, I'm not really going to be super happy about seeing a tier 1 firearm when I've got a tier 3 in my hand. But that's okay. We've got the tier 3. There's not really anything to complain about. It doesn't get better than that. We'll just sell it and make some extra money on the side. So we've just got to take out 16 of these guys. Once we get there. Oh, nice. And there's the second drop pod. Probably could have seen that with my eyeballs if I did some looking. Ooh, that's a neat torso. It's got some ventral guns. I don't know if we'll want to use it. It's a tier 1 torso over our tier 2 torso over our tier 1 torso, but it doesn't have shoulder mounts. Ouch. We're gonna be okay. Let's see. 2 more left. Okay, what do we got in here? Oh, 1 more satellite to take out. I'll just blast it once I finish up. Pew, pew. There we go. No more satellites to take out. This is another shoulder cannon, so that's not too bad. It is a dumbfire rocket, so will give us a little bit more bailout. We won't have to wait for the lock-on like we do with this one we've got equipped right now. And we've got a whole extra slot to throw it in. But I really might just have to leave our torso behind. We're pretty scrapped up and in need of some more hull and armor. And usually that means replacing the torso. So I think I'm going to have to do it. And leave this stuff behind. Oh, man. A big ol' axe. But I gotta stay faithful to the drill lance. I'll take this shotgun just in case I run into an arm that has the two-handed strength, the strength to one-hand that thing. Oh, another drill lance. It's probably an upgrade over the one we've got. Yeah. Ours is nothing, and this one attacks a little bit faster. So, don't mind if I do. Definitely modify. Let's put this guy on. Wait a minute. I was scammed. This isn't the one with ventral guns. Probably not worth it then. Really not the greatest loot from that level. We were riding high off of what we got from the previous mission. But man, we're in a tough spot right now. Let's check out the marketplace. We've got a component vendor. We can look for free, and the legs end up being the most expensive thing in here. That hurts us really bad. What do we got in the munitions vendor? Bail me out. I'm not getting bailed out. Alright. I think we got to get those legs. We can take a 20k loan and do some scrapping. That's going to let us get the legs. We've got some high value scrap items. I can get rid of my old drill lance. Let's get rid of this torso. I want to keep that extra damage from all these shoulder weapons we're going to have. But I'm not going to be able to buy any ammo unless I take out another loan, which is looking like the reality. Alright, new legs. Okay. We need to repair the torso. That's an hour. And some more of our time. Let's take this. I should have just used that other torso, because I don't think I'm going to have the ammo. I need to refill this handgun over the shoulder mounts. They've only got 7%, so... Really? These things aren't going to be doing much more than making us walk slow. But, gotta do what you gotta do. Double drill lance. No, that's a bad idea. Let's take this with us. Just in case we end up finding a arm to hold that in one hand. Which we didn't find it there. Just wanted to make sure. And we are in massive debt right now, so we're going to scrap as much as we can. And try to stay afloat here. Oh wait, we've got 1 hour left. That was close. Mechanic. Repair. Torso. Alright, that was dangerous. I did not want to do a level that weak. Alright, we've got tier 1 legs. We've still got a tier 1 torso, which desperately needs to go. Especially at our current position in the game. Alright. We are not strong. But let's do what we can. We've got, at least we've got a tier 2 reactor. That's nice. Excuse me. Oh no, that was what a waste of my ammo. These guys looks like these guys ended up on the same group. That is our barrage. Let's put this on 4. Dang. All right. Alright, easy problem to solve with some melee. Why not? Let's just take it all, we'll replace it as we find more stuff deeper in the level. And let's take this guy out too. If we get all 4 of these guys, we're going to get some resistance air support on every mission for the rest of the campaign. So, let's make an effort to do that, because it's just going to save us you know, probably 1 or 2 shots. It's nothing crazy. There's the legs we already have. It hurts so bad. And another reactor that we already have. Man, we are not being treated very well by the loot gods. Nice thing about the rainstorm is that it also reduces the accuracy of enemy artillery. So, one less thing to worry about when you're a melee build. When you're using your heat for other things. Ooh, I think I want to go over there. These guys on their roller legs are tricky. Can be a mistake to rely on taking them out with melee. Just do what you can with the ranged and don't take any more damage than you have to. What does this guy want? There we go. I feel like I just gotta get really aggressive with the looting here because I am in danger. This is the real target. There we go. Don't have to worry about you and your indirect fire. Oh, these guys are dangerous on melee only, but that's not what I am. I've got this nice pistol. That's nice. Another rifle. Won't be taking that. Unless I want the cash from scrapping it, in which case I do. Let's go. Alright. Kind of an awkward shaped level. Gotta go left and right before we get to the end area. Oh, no thanks. Okay. Did I loot that already? I can't remember. Another one of these guys. One less of them in the world. Probably not, since there's all these enemies over here. Oh, right into the tree trunk. It's okay. Our heat levels are doing really well. I wish I had my, what's it called? My shoulder rocket supplied with ammo, but it is the current situation. I could probably be a little more aggressive on the dashing. As I take a hit. I've got that tier 2 reactor, so I don't have to worry about maxing out my heat for doing one little move. Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. And now my heat is maxed. As I just said I could get more aggressive on. Okay. I think it's under control. This guy's a little tankier than normal. But not tanky enough for this tier 3 pistol, that's for sure. Which is almost out of ammo. Okay. I wanted to loot more, but it's getting dangerous. We are not getting good loot. I don't need another set of legs, game. Especially tier 2 legs that I've already got equipped. That's tier 1. I'm just gonna not waste my time. We're at threat level 5 though. The good news is it doesn't get higher than threat level 5. So we dealt with the nearby enemy drop. So from here it's just really just the bombardments because we took out the orbital strikes. So honestly, not the worst time to be at threat level 5. As much as I'd like to do this side objective, I'm just gonna have to leave it. We've got 43k credits, so I'm not worried about not being able to buy anything out of the shop in the next region, so let's just get out of here, take the L again on the loot. Not really finding a lot of stuff that we'd like to find. We're getting dangerously close to the end, so we'll see though. Alright, just trying to get one more in on me. Well, I'm too fast. Suckers. Oh my gosh, these are tier 1 legs. Do you know what loot level it is right now? I'm just being disrespected. Okay, maybe we'll find something good in the component crates. Okay. Alright. This is cool. Big scary torso that breathes fire. Right? Everybody likes those. Yeah. There we go. We just got a lot shorter. That's not the end of the world. That'll do more melee damage. Cope. What do we got in our heatsink? Nah, let's take the heatsink over radar. Even though radar gives us extra visibility range, but it's not worth it over the heatsink, I don't think. Heatsink could be an extra dash in a dicey situation. Let's pay off our enormous debt. Minimum payment. 20k. Okay, we could buy some stuff for 20k. If they sold some stuff for 20k. Okay. Oh, another pistol. It's got ammo efficiency on it. Our existing one has rapid reload. Okay. I think I'm just here to buy ammo. We're in danger. Okay. We left our shoulder cannons behind. I mean, could take out another lone and go full cowboy, but that's dangerous. I'm just buying a bunch of medium ammo while we're here. Scrap. Well, this stuff should have pretty good scrap value, another lance, but we have a drill lance that we hold dear to our hearts, so we're going to stick with it. Take that one for myself. A little bit away from the free repair. Not enough hours to do that. What am I thinking? Alright, our threat level is really high. I've probably let it get more out of control than I should. I'd usually lay low at this point, but we're going to the Groundbreaker hub, which is just a big mission where we gotta blow up as many mechs as we can possibly blow up. So, not much to worry about here. Oh yeah, what's our... Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I was definitely shooting the wrong guy there. There's that artillery strike helping us out. And we are... This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. We have taken so much damage and done so little. We have to take out 3 more groups just like that. I'm having a hubris moment here. And we've already gone through 25% of our ammo. And these other groups are just bigger. Oh my gosh, that's huge. Oh no. Our allies in the middle are getting beat up. They might have lost the fight. Yeah, I think they lost. Okay, you know, there's no shame in saying you'll help out the Groundbreakers and chickening out at the last minute, you know, especially when you find the cool legs and you don't have enough ammo. You know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, you little... Okay. That's unfortunate that I don't think any of them survived. Yeah. It happens like that sometimes, you know? I gotta shoot this guy. Oh. These mortar enemies start off pretty manageable. Oh, he got wrecked by the artillery alone. And there's the hit squad. I'm just gonna run. Okay, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. I've got plenty of ammo. Ow. Take out these ranged enemies with my ranged weapons. I'm gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, his dash is so long. Just wait till my artillery shows up. You're gonna hate that. There we go. I just don't, yeah. I don't have the build, I don't think, to finish this mission. If I had those legs I have equipped right now, I might feel a little bit more confident, but this is where the flamethrower really shines on taking out these guys that just want to walk at you. You can just walk backwards. It's got tons of reach, even more so than the lance, which is one of the longest weapons in the game. But it does absolutely destroy your heat budget. You win some, you lose some. Man. Do I spy with my mechanical eye a supply pod out in the distance? I bought a full stack of ammo and I'm already exhausted. Yeah, I can't finish this. That's okay. You know, I want to show you guys the final mission more than I want to die a terrible death saving the NPCs. They'll be okay. They won't be okay. They're all dead already. It's fine. We're out of here. What a great mission. We got so much stuff done. Found some nice legs. Yeah. Big success. Give me that. Let's put these cool legs on. Yeah, there we go. These are some legs from an ace, and we're actually using that same ace's arms. Okay. This is a good mounted cannon. Probably better than the pistol we have at this point. Maybe we'll consider leaving the pistol behind. But that's a bad idea. I already took that medium ammo from the resistance resupply, so I'm going to not do that. What do we got in the vendors? Ooh, new pistol. Laser lance. It's the only fitting upgrade to the drill lance. Oh man, I've always been looking for this. Nice two-handed shotgun. We would have to leave the drill lance behind if we did that, which we might want to do. You know what? Let's pay our loans. Okay. That's drastically changed the credit situation. Well, we're not going to use that. Too much to pivot the ammo. Let's see. What was I looking at again? The lance? Is the pile bunker one? No. Claws one. Okay. I need 50k for that. I'm at the Groundbreakers though, and because I didn't finish the mission, I unfortunately don't have enough reputation to do what I would have liked. I could scrap my old legs, but if I want to buy that shotgun, I'm going to have to take out a loan. I think I need to do it. It's just getting dangerous. We've got much better legs to be doing melee, but shotguns are also really good in melee. They're a melee weapon, right? Yeah. Yeah. Or giant axe. Really, this is the best buy. This is it. This is what I should do. This might be what I'm going to do. Because I'm crazy. Let's do it. Alright, see ya, Lance. See ya, pistol. Giant axe. Let's do this. This is such a bad idea. Let's see. Man, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Mechanic. Repair parts. Repair my torso. Let's just stay on top of this. I don't know what I'm gonna lose. Okay. The reason I did that is because these legs are really good. These are the premier dashing legs. If you want to dash, these are the legs to do it with. They've got a long dash. It costs almost no heat. We're going to make it work. We've got a nice melee weapon that does a booty load of damage. Okay. Let's get heat back. This is a bad... I've still got a tier 2 reactor. I should really have a tier 3 reactor. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just getting destroyed. You know what? You might see me just die in a forest. To a little chump with 2 pistols. This is bad. I made a bad decision. I need my heat back, but my reactor is trash. Oh, and another one. This is the most dangerous. The most dangerous. The most dangerous. This is crazy. I've cornered him. He's dead. That's one down. Just an army to go, and I have no durability left. And there's more. I am scumming it out over here. Oh yeah, run to the rock, run to the rock. Oh, you're a fool. It's over for you. I have heat. There we go. Man. I should have gone to the farmlands instead of the forest. That was my big mistake. Oh no, let's take that. That was the biggest mistake I think I made, because melee is ill-suited for the forest. Oh my god, another one. Oh my gosh. I hit the rock. There we go. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Okay, we're not doing okay. Our legs are beat to death. If you see me hobbling around like a grandma, that is happening because we have suffered severe vital damage to the legs, and our acceleration speed is massively reduced. This was such a bad idea, but I look sick. Yeah. No, terrible idea. Okay. Oh. If you like laser weapons, this is the run for you. I'm gonna stick with the axe. Man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't even know if I'll be able to hit that spider enemy. He's just so much more agile than me. And I'm pretty sure my torso vital loss means that, or my reactor vital loss is massively hitting my heat capacity. I just really hope a mortar enemy doesn't show up right now. Oh! Ow! Oh my god. We're still in it. Get over here. Thank God there's not an orbital strike active right now. That would really be messing me up. Man, I just made such a bad choice. But the axe is so cool. So, highly recommend. Oh, there's some legs to bail me out. If you are going to make terrible choices like I just made, make sure you have some shoulder cannons. Maybe a tier 3 reactor before you go into the second to last mission with no... Wow, that's rude. Oh my gosh. If I get killed by a starter little double squall cannon chump, there we go. It's not happening. Not today. Not today. I'm just gonna get out of here. Repair. Pray I see something in the shop. Not repay any of my loans. Take out all the loans. And they can collect interest from my smoking wreckage. Uh-oh. You know, part of me thought the forest would work out in my favor, and I was wrong. It did not. Okay. Let's do some movement tech to get out of here. These are the jumping, dashing legs. Okay. I mean, I have to take the reactor. There's no other choice. My reactor is damaged. I desperately need a new one. I wish I had that shotgun. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be okay. Big pile bunker arm. If I find a ranged weapon, I have 6 hours. Man, the loot just absolutely fell apart for me at the end. Let's see how much we can make out of it, though. We have no choice but to repair. That's happening. But we can at least look at the shops and see what's in there. Wow. That's what you have for me? Pathetic. All pathetic. I mean, this torso would be really nice. Made it some melee damage resistance. I mean, that's probably a good idea. I can buy the torso instead of repairing my own. Let's... Don't try this in real life. Take out all the loans. And with no intention of paying them back. Let's buy that. Sorry, crocodile. This is going to be huge for us. This tune-up into the last mission, it's going to bail us out of a lot of our problems. Let's get these guys fully repaired. The problem we have is that we're actually using a reactor that is heat capacity oriented, which in the beginning isn't the worst. In the end, it just means that over time we're going to use less heat, and we don't have any parts that are helping to balance out that lower cooling rate. And at the end of the game, when we're not finding a lot of opportunities to shed heat, especially in our boss battle, if we make it there, we're just in a bad spot. So I am thinking, instead of doing the Groundbreaker tune-up, we already blow people up with a single axe swing. It's doing its job. Let's do the mechanic tune-up for all the heat or all the cooling rate we can possibly get. Alright, let's get this clown show on the road. You know what? I feel bad. I've got some extra cash. You know, let's do the right thing. Die with only minor debt instead of extreme debt. Alright, let's do this. Final mission, melee only, with a build that does not complement it in any way, other than the legs, which are pretty neat. And the rain is gone. That does not work in our favor. We just got to get moving. Doing this movement tech is high on the heat. It is probably a really bad idea, considering our cooling rate is so low. But we cannot afford to be dealing with too many enemies here. I'm so glad that missed. Once we get through this, we'll get an opportunity to repair some of our superficial damage. So, as long as we're not taking vitals, we're okay. And we're doing pretty well so far. I gotta be patient. Don't use heat just to move a little faster. Use it to take less damage. Okay. Lots of misses. That's what I like to see. And we're going to use the strong jumping functionality of our legs to the maximum. Oh my gosh, he's threaded the needle on me there. See ya. No, no, no. This is bad. Oh, that was atrocious. Okay. Hopefully that took a lot of enemies with it. We just got to take out this fortress over here. Our vitals are squeaky clean. Not you. Alright. No. There we go. This is going to be bad. Once we do this, it's going to kick off in a way that I am not ready for. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to get cooled down. I physically lunged forward for that kill. That's what made it possible. I'm just going to run around here until I can trick these enemies into dying. Okay, we're starting to take vital damage. We lost a leg vital. Please tell me it's the kick. Oh no, it's a torso vital. Rotation speed. That won't be the worst. Why did I do that? That was so dumb. The whole point was to not start this. Before I needed to. That was an unnecessary dash. Okay, good, good. Oh man. We disabled the orbital strikes. At least one of them. But now, while we're trying to escape, there's a new one coming for us. And it hurts really bad. Okay, we're getting lucky, we're getting lucky. Okay, we're out of here. Oh, just a final boss left to do. This has been a terrifying run of incredible unluck. I should have repaired my armor. It's higher value. We're losing it. Okay. This is not very good. I don't really have a great build for doing this. But that's what you get for buying the shiny, cool axe that you thought looked neat in the shop. Okay, that's the right attack. Let's get in. Oh, that was so bad for us. Okay, he's reloading. No. Wow, that was close. Okay. Use this as cover. Use this as cover. He'll figure it out eventually. Oh my lord. Ouch. Okay. Well, direct hit straight to my torso vital, it looks like. And that's the end of me. Well, I made some tactically awful decisions that run, but I also didn't get very lucky in the loot. If you think you can get luckier, and you think I played like booty, well, you can download the game yourself from Steam on the demos and show this guy who's boss. All right, well, good luck, and have a nice day.